there was a time when we weren't sure if we were even going to be able to do this in person at all. And I've been telling the other groups that we used to do it, and you guys didn't experience it, unfortunately. We did this in a big venue. We did this with 150, 200 people. We did it out at Eagle Sticks, and we had a meal, and we inducted our Hall of Fame class, and all of our senior student athletes were there together. And we'd bring them up, each coach would bring them up and talk about them. The whole point of that night, and the whole purpose of it, is to take the time to thank you and to tell you how much we appreciate what you've done and how much you've given to the university and how much you've given to the athletic department, how much you've given to women's volleyball. I mean, that's the whole intent of that evening. And so the nice part about doing this, even though it's in a small room and it's just us here, is that we still get the opportunity to do that. And that's the whole point of that evening. So I'm glad we're here and I'm glad we're doing it. But we owe you a lot of gratitude and we owe you some thanks, because being a student athlete is not easy. It's not easy. And you guys know this. And you've had a lot of success, so you've had a lot of highs, right? You've had a lot of highs. But I'm sure there are times in your career where you had some really low lows, right? Like where you question, like, why am I doing this? And do I want to continue to play volleyball? You know, the aches and pains that come with playing volleyball. I'm sure all those things have crept into your minds. And there's times when you've had more fun than others. But then that's a struggle. It's not easy to be a student. It's a long journey. It at times can be a really challenging journey. At times it can be a really difficult journey. But you guys have done that. You've completed it. And I know some of you are entertained and coming back, which is fantastic. But you have essentially, you've completed that journey, right? And so you have a fantastic story to tell. The story is that I came in as a student athlete and I graduated as a student athlete. And not a lot of people can say that. If you think about the percentage of people that have the opportunity to play college athletics, like it's really small. And then you think about the number that actually complete the journey. That's even smaller. Just with the nature of my position, I run into a lot of people, and they'll want to tell me about their experiences as a college athlete. Because they found out in the 80s, like, oh, I played college athletics. And then you get the story, well, where'd you go and what'd you do? And so often I hear, well, I did it for a year and then I quit, right? Or it wasn't for me. And I think to myself, like, that's not really a great story, you know? And your story is one where you can say, I started it and I finished it. And you can take a lot of pride. And you know that you learned a ton of lessons along the way, right? Things that you've learned being part of a team, a successful team, but things that you will use later in life, both in your personal life and your professional life. I mean, there's a ton of different skills and traits that you've had to rely on and learn. You've had to adapt, you've had to adjust, you've had to work with teammates. Right? You think about all those things that you've learned and had to do, and you've done them well. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the success that we have. It's such a team sport, and you guys have found a way to be successful. And so now, all those things you've learned, you'll use again later in life. So, but I want to thank you as a director of athletics. The department wants to thank you. The university wants to thank you for all your contributions that you've made to the university, to the athletic department, and to the women's volleyball program. Because they're tremendous. Your impact has been tremendous and far-reaching, probably farther reaching than what you even understand. So we thank you for that. The other thing is that I know we're not sure if we're coming back. I think we're coming back, which is great. We're coming back in the fall. But when you do eventually wander off from Muskingum University, I hope that you continue to stay engaged with the institution. That's something we encourage everybody to do as alums. Right? Always know you're welcome back. You're part of that long but gentle line. And people always want to have you back, and we welcome you back as an institution doesn't have much fun. So, but anyway, we're here to recognize all your efforts, everything you've done, and we wish you well going forward. And we just want to thank you. That's why it's important that we're here.
We have 3 of our 5 seniors here. So 2 of them who couldn't make here. One, Caitlin. Caitlin's a biology major. She's from Cincinnati, Mother of Mercy. She's a pin hitter for us. This year she's an all-OAC athlete. Kate's future plans include graduate school for her doctorate in occupational therapy at the University of Indianapolis. Cameron Smith. Cam is a psych and an English major. She's from Southern Local High School, Syracuse, Ohio. She's a defensive specialist for us. All OAC academic, all 4 years. Is the 2-year captain for us. Her future plans, she's going to work as an academic tutor and emotional coach for City Year AmeriCorps in Providence, Rhode Island. And then the 3 that we do have here, Erin Dixon. Come on up, each. She's from John Glenn High School here in New Concord. E is Child and Family Studies, so sociology major. In 2019, she was ABCA Division III Honorable Mention All-American, First Team All-OAC, and Great Lakes All-Region Team. In 2018 and 2020, she was Second Team All-OAC, All Academic for 2 years, 3-year captain for us, and Erin is third in career assists at this game. Maddie McGee. Maddie is from John Glenn High School as well, New Concord. She's an athletic training and health and fitness major. She's a pin hitter for us. In 2019, she was Second Team All-OAC, ABCA Division III Honorable Mention All-American, First Team All-OAC in 2020. Her future plan is to attend graduate school to earn a master's in nutrition. Maddie McGee. And Brooke Fothery. Brooke is from John Glenn High School as well, all 3 of them. New Concord, Ohio, health administration major. She's a libero and a pin hitter for us. In 2017, Brooke was honorable mention All-OAC. In 2018, she was Division III Volleyball Hero of the Week and First Team All-OAC. 2019, All-OAC Player of the Week twice, First Team All-OAC, Great Lake All-Region Team, ABCA Division III Honorable Mention All-American. In 2020, Brooke was OAC Player of the Week twice, First Team All-OAC, OAC Player of the Year. She's a 3-year captain. Brooke is 5th in single season kills, 4th in all-time career kills, 6th in all-time career digs. Brooke's future plans are to get a master's degree in adult education. This senior class has led this program to 2.
Don't cry.
Yeah, don't cry, because then you'll make me cry. You're not tearing up too, I feel like it.
No, you're fine.
2 OAC. 2 OAC tournament championship matches, 2 conference championships.
Carrie just, she punched one of her players in the shoulder and said, don't let her cry.
Yeah.
And that seemed to work pretty good for her. It seemed to work, so.
This group of seniors I cannot say enough about. This group was Coach Cruisen's first recruiting class. I'm blessed enough to know them not only as my student athletes, but also as my teammates years ago. Through all their discipline.
You're doing great.
Discipline and accountability. This group has shaped this program to what it is today and will leave a lasting impression on the future of this program. I am certain this group will leave Muskingum not only making us proud, but will make a positive impact on all those they encounter. Thank you guys for being fantastic leaders and role models, and thank you for bringing so many smiles and laughs throughout your 4 years. Hallie and I love you very much.